hopefully you
All
don't have to...
right. Morning, everybody. Hi, how you going? That's all right. We've both got a bit of height going here.
Yeah, that's good. Love to see it.
Always get the 9 logo in the shot.
Yeah, you've got to be the highest height.
Well done.
You good for sound? Do you want a little bit of sound check? Mark Bailey, Minister for Transport Main Roads, with Catherine King, Federal Transport Minister.
I'm good.
Rock and roll? Okay. All right, look, great to be here at Exit 49 interchange here at Pimpama. This is one of the fastest growing areas in the whole country, let alone Queensland. And so the pressure on the M1 and the interchanges is well known. Palaszczuk Labor government, we're very proud to 50% fund this $110 million upgrade with the federal government. And I'm delighted to have the new Federal Transport Minister, Catherine King, with me here today, and to see also the Prime Minister in Queensland at the moment. I had a press conference with him with the Premier and the Deputy Premier yesterday. So great to see the new federal government on the ground here in Queensland. This interchange upgrade will mean a doubling of capacity across the M1. We'll see the roundabouts replaced with traffic signals and much longer queues on and off the freeway. What we know is that these growing areas will continue to grow, so we've got to have the infrastructure there for a growing community. And this is the 5th interchange upgraded under the Palaszczuk Labor government. After we've completed exits 54, 57, we're nearly done on exit 41 and 45. So we're seeing a lot of action and we need it for these growing communities. So great to partner with the Albanese Federal Labor government to get this job done. We'll see mobilisation works over the next 2 weeks, and then we'll see the really heavy construction gear start to happen in 2 weeks' time once a range of environmental things and mobilisation is done. Catherine.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark. It is so lovely to be here. I think this is your first press conference that we've done together, and it's great to be here on the M1. You can see behind me the traffic congestion that's occurring here for this local community, and really, you know, what infrastructure is about, what building infrastructure in partnership with the Queensland Government is about the livability of our suburbs, and the livability of our suburbs to make sure people can get to and from work on time, can actually get home on time, more importantly, to spend time with their families. We know here at Pimpama, this is a growing suburb, a suburb which really does deserve the roads for the future, and that's really what we're building here together. And that's the sort of partnership that the Albanese Labor government wants to build with our state governments across the country. We saw the Prime Minister at Cross River Rail yesterday, a project that is deep in his heart, a project that he funded when he was last Infrastructure Minister, but of course the Queensland Labor government had to go it alone to build Cross River Rail because the Liberal National Party government pulled the federal funding on that project. But here today at Exit 49, again, this is really about the partnership we're building together to really see this state moving. And I do want to congratulate the Palaszczuk government for the great work that they've been doing on the M1. They're really going great guns, getting all of these on and off ramps, the traffic congestion out of the M1, but really building up for the growth of the suburbs of the future. Thanks, Mark, for having me here today.
Great to have you, Catherine.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, I think this is incredibly important work, and as I said, you know, like you can see what's happening right at the moment, you can see the congestion, people trying to get to work. Really, this is about improving it, but as I said, it's about what it means for people, getting to work on time, but more importantly, being able to get home on time, being able to spend time with your families. That's what infrastructure really is all about, what it's enabling, and that's terrific work to see this interchange starting. Next 2 weeks, you'll see lots and lots of heavy construction activity. Thanks.
Yeah, look, we see very intense use through. I think the numbers are something like 30,000 a day. So it's a lot of pressure. You can see that all around us. And we're building this interchange upgrade for the next 20 years. 175 jobs on this site, so it's $110 million. It's a massive project. We'll see it completed by 2024. And can I just say to motorists, of course there will be some reduced speed zones at times, and I thank people for their patience in advance, but it's short-term pain for medium, long-term gain.
That was going to be my question. Is there going to be many delays as these upgrades take place? Is it going to be completely shut off, or is it just going to be kind of piece by piece?
No, they'll be looking to build this upgrade while keeping the traffic flowing through it. It'll be in a live environment, so you'll still be able to get through, but there will be sometimes changed speed zones and circumstances, so people should just drive safely coming through the exit 49 here at Pimpama as we do the project. Well, there has been a sequence, so we're not far off completing. Some happy people out there. That's it. Exit 41's almost complete now. There's a couple of months to go there, and look, there is a sequence. So we don't want to cause massive disruption on the M1 all at once, and so people have seen a sequence of interchange upgrades. This is the biggest one out of the 5 interchange upgrades we've done, so it's a big job, and as you can see, it's absolutely needed. Sure. Yeah. Well, look, we're working with River Tourism in terms of supporting them for alternatives. There's a $1.1 million fund that people will be able to apply for later this month, and we encourage anyone affected, helping them with berthing fees and other matters. We're supportive of them, but this development down at the pier is needed. It's a very tired area, and it will be a big improvement in terms of the infrastructure in the city.
Just on that 1.1 million of the grant, so it's not going to help or encourage new businesses to start up if they don't have a loan. I mean, is that not?
Well, we're working with industry about what other options there are and what are the most suitable locations. And there's a range of factors you've got to have in consideration. So obviously, the depth of the river, but also access and where you can access it from the land to make sure those businesses are viable. So we're working with the industry in terms of what the alternatives are there, and we're looking forward to a resolution to that. Look, this is a Brisbane City Council project, so look, I'm not sure of the specific details, but look, what's most needed in that part of the city is for the council to do a new Walter Taylor Bridge there across the river. That's the big choke point that holds everybody up. It's one they're doing a feasibility study on. They should complete that feasibility study as soon as they can, and get on with funding a new bridge there, because that's a huge bottleneck for that southwest area. Yeah, look, I absolutely understand the frustration of commuters. It's a very big work site there. It can be frustrating, but I just encourage people to drive safely, and I'm sure the council will have some details about that specific project. It's 100% funded by the council. It's a council road, so the council's responsible for their projects. We saw Kingsford Smith Drive was a year over time, and $100 million plus over budget. It sounds like they might be having a few difficulties with this one as well.
And the final one, appreciating that, do you think that it will be worth paying at the end once that
Look, I certainly hope so. I think there's a lot of different views on the merits of that particular project there at the Intrapilli roundabout, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes once it's completed. All good?
Thanks.
No worries? Yeah, terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
All good. You got Parliament today.
Yeah, we're going to scoot off. I was going